Hey, Joe, you like lists?
Yeah, sometimes, Tom. I've been known to make a list or two.
So, do you like this one?
Not as much.
Yeah, told you it was going to get a little depressing this one.
Yeah, this is our sequel to last month's or last week's of childhood fears. This is our current fears, things we are afraid of. And I guess my number five, Tom, is the ocean. Still fucking scared of the ocean, Tom. I still don't want to go in there. I don't want to go on a cruise or anything and be just surrounded by ocean, not being able to see the land. It's not for me. Like we're
I've read about the Titanic.
yeah, yeah, not good, not good.
Well, Joe, I had an honorable mention.
Oh, did
That's
you?
why I was trying to stop you. But I mean, this one's silly and it's nonsensical. Or is it? Because anything can happen at any time
We're not
to
gonna laugh at
anyone.
yours, Tom.
No, this one you will. 100%. Sometimes, Joe, when it's a late night and it's quiet outside and it's dark outside and I'm walking back inside from the shop to the house, I sometimes think a monster's going to get me. Not like a wild animal or a dog. Most times, I think it's going to be the Cloverfield monster. But then I think, oh, that thing's just so fucking big, I would hear it. I would hear it from miles away, even though its head would just be right over me. Or maybe it's a werewolf's gonna fucking chase me, or an old zombie's gonna pop out of that darkness. I know it's illogical as shit, and I'm a fucking grown ass man, Joe, but
Mm-hmm.
still, I always think, oh, is this gonna be the day a fucking monster gets
A
me?
monster comes out. Yeah, everybody thinks it's silly until a monster fucking gets you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's 100% legit. I'm a fucking idiot person, Joe.
Well, in the movie, the monster always starts by killing some guy out in the sticks, and then it moves on to a more populous area.
And how ironic would it be as somebody who makes monsters? Mm.
We're the monsters, Tom. Uh,
Yep, not in this one. Well, Joe, my number five would be closing up shop and shutting down DWN Productions because that's it. No, nothing's coming in. It's done and it's not sustainable anymore. And then think about, well, what the fuck do I do now? I don't have any skill. Oh, yeah, man, I can put together a movie, get everybody there in time, get it distributed and all this shit. I make you a mask. I can make the fucking teeth glossy and shit. All right. We got $9 an hour for you to fucking flip a burger. Well, if that's all I got, that's what I got.
mm-hmm.
So all these years of sacrificing and trying to build something, just what do you do now? Mm, kill yourself. That's what you do.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Tom, my number four is your number five, and I call this failure. This would be failure on my part to sustain my business, and it is a close to reality fear because this first quarter, like you said, has probably been the worst I've ever experienced. I've fallen incredibly behind on a lot of shit that needs to be paid. People that need to pay me don't seem to understand that or don't seem to care or don't think, hey, maybe I should have the money to pay for this order before I fucking place it. Or, but anyway,
Oh, but he's a nice guy. He'll do it.
yeah. I've had this business for years and years, and people would say, "Oh, well, that's not a failure. You had this business for so yeah." But you know what? At the end, I couldn't fucking sustain it, and to me, that's a failure, and it's a fear that just has grown a whole lot just in the past months, the past few weeks, the past few days. Tomorrow, not fun shit at all.
Mm-mm. But hey, at least you're doing what you love. You fucking piece of shit. I'll kill you. Oh, Joe, my number 4 would probably come after, closing down your business and not knowing how to get a job and being unhireable, not having any money. That would be becoming homeless because you don't have the resources to live in America anymore that's built on capitalism and having money. And that's how this country is run, just by people putting their money into the system and getting a little bit spit back at you. And if you can't contribute to that anymore, then fuck you. Go live in your car in the Walmart parking lot until the cops come and say you can't fucking live in this parking lot anymore and there's nowhere you can go because your car is broke down. So they take your car, and now hopefully you got some money that you can go buy a tent from that Walmart and set it up in the brush on the freeway.
Yeah, but then hey, that brush is already spoken for because there's other people that are in your spot, have been in your spot for longer, and it's like, hey, we got a pecking order here that you don't know anything about, motherfucker. Not gonna be fun.
And then you'll probably get sexually assaulted.
Yeah, I'm not saying it wouldn't be fun. I'm saying it's not gonna be fun.
It's a little rougher than camping, I would think.
Yeah, this is our future.
Number 3.
Tom, at number 3, I have the government. More specifically, the IRS. Once you owe them money, and once you owe them money, you're gonna owe them money for a long time because they have a lot of fucking penalties and fees and shit that just add up, and they'll fuck you. They want, once you're in their fucking sites, they can like shut down your fucking, freeze your assets, do all kinds of shit. They can take away everything you have because this is the land of the free, and everything you worked for is not really yours. It's theirs, at the fucking push of a button. They can take everything you got and just fuck the shit out of you. And there's nothing you can do about it. That's some scary shit.
Yes, my honorable mention was going to be getting an IRS letter, but I thought the monster thing was a little bit funnier because it was true and fucking dumb as shit. So we had to try and get one laugh out of this fucking miserable list. But yeah, even when I was getting a tax return, I was just like, no, it's going to be something in there that's just going to fuck me, and it's going to be it. So yeah, it's like getting an IRS letter is like getting a brown envelope from UPS saying you owe money.
And I've had that before, and it is not fun.
Mm-mm. Joe, my number 3 is probably what would come after being homeless. You're homeless out there, panhandling, trying to get money. Sometimes you just gotta take a piss where you piss, and maybe you piss on the side of the road and pull your dick out in front of a kid who's sitting in a car. Well, then the cops are gonna come and you're gonna go to fucking jail, Joe. And you know what happens in jail? You You fucking put saran wrap around your shoes and make fucking little pointy daggers to kick Spider-Man with. Wouldn't want to go to jail, Joe, but it can just come out of nowhere for anything. Maybe a government official doesn't like what you said or did sometime, and they have connections to put you in jail, Joe.
Yeah. Jail's not fun.
Mm-mm.
Not fun.
I should say prison.
Yeah.
That sounds a little more than just, oh, I went to county for a couple days because I shit on the sidewalk. But I'm talking about prison, Joseph.
Okay. Well, either way, neither one of them I would imagine is fun. Prison, I have no experience with, but jail is not fun either. Tom, at number 2, I have my body, which seems to be betraying me as of late. It's not just like little things like my vision, just fucking like, yeah, I'm an old man, I can't see right anymore. But lately, Tom, like, I've been trying to stay healthy. I've been trying, to me and the dog go out for a walk and a run. But it turns out my knee is not agreeing with me. I have a knee that's like, what the fuck is going on here? Why is this hurting? I didn't do anything weird. I didn't fucking fall on my knee. I didn't like stretch, but it's just hurting now when we're out there for this walk. It's like, what the fuck? Am I not going to be able to walk after a while? My body's saying, fuck you, we're done. We're done. I don't know. I don't go to the doctor because I'm afraid of what else they would find. I'm sure they would find some crazy shit. I don't want to know. I'm afraid of my body, Tom.
Well, Joe, it's not often that we hit the same thing on the same number. But mine is also the body and medical things, more specifically, the eventual brain disease that I'm sure I'll have, seeing is how both parents were afflicted with such things. It's almost a complete certainty that it will definitely happen to me. And I just hope to fuck that I have my faculties about me, that I end it when I need to, and it doesn't. Oh, it was, if I would have done it a day sooner, I would have understand how to kill myself. I remember my dad at some time, my stepmom was telling me like how he was fiddling with his gun, apparently fucking trying to kill himself, but his brain was just gone at that time and he couldn't do it, and it was just fuck. So I just hope to fuck I'm gonna be like Jordy Verrill. God, please, just this once. Fuck. Knock on wood, Joe.
Yeah.
Number one, this is it.
Tom, and this is a fear I've had since I became a parent, since I became a family person, I guess, and that is home invasion. That's the thought of this fucks me up, like being helpless while my family is in danger, while my loved ones are in danger, and there's nothing I can do about it but just wait for my turn to die. Just not a pleasant thing. So these home invasion movies, as ridiculous as some of them are, they always kind of fuck me up. And it's like, what would I do? I was like, am I gonna fumble and fucking forget the code to the fucking gun safe at that time?
Are you gonna have time to get to the gun safe?
Right? Yeah.
You got to pretend like they come in. Oh, give me the money, and you got to pretend that they don't know that you have a gun in the safe. Right. And how are you gonna get it?
And it's also like, money. Don't you listen to the DWN's Terrible Horror Crap podcast, sponsored by Fast Custom Shirts? Huh?
If anything like that, if anything like that happens, I always think that I'll just fucking nut up and just go berserk and just start like gouging into their eyes and just going animalistic and just biting them and ripping shit off and shit. Who knows really how that would be, but if
Yeah.
someone's coming at you with a gun, you think, oh, it's already over. Might as well turn into a fucking werewolf.
Yeah, I mean, I would think that too. That I would like to think that, but somebody has a gun to Lisa's head. You
For
know,
sure.
what the fuck am I gonna do? But just stand there like a fucking idiot. Uh, I don't know. It's scary shit to me.
I understand. Joe, my number one is dying alone and losing everybody. Like, I don't have much family as it is right now. And, the way things are panning out, I will probably be the last one alive, just as a good cosmic joke. You know, that would probably be how I would want it to, just so the family and loved ones I do have left don't have to deal with that pain. They'll just be like, all right, I'll take it. Don't worry about it. I'm a miserable fuck already. So you guys can just die before me and it'll be what it is. But gonna die old, alone, and a brain full of pudding, Joe. Fuck.